See, today we'll discuss something called as diffraction of light. Spelling बघा हा, refraction नव्हे, diffraction of light. We'll discuss this diffraction of light. What is this? Students, कसं आहे? This is a source of light. If you place any obstacle in the path of the source of light, any obstacle, maybe a window, a slit or anything, then what happens? A shadow is cast. Shadow of that obstacle is cast on the screen or on the ground or whatever. ठीक है ना? I'll repeat. Source of light. Light emitted by a source travels in straight lines always. Light emitted always travels in straight lines. If you place an obstacle in the path of the source, obstacle म्हणजे काही एखादं obstacle करतो तुम्हाला, like cardboard, anything you put, and then a shadow is cast. Shadow of that obstacle is cast. But important is this: if the size of the obstacle is very small, समजा this is a shadow, but if the size of the obstacle is very small, like this, of the size of slit, म्हणजे millimeter, micrometer, wavelength इतका, lightची wavelength is of the order of 10 raised to -6, -5, -7 meter. If the size of the obstacle is of that size, if the obstacle is of that size, that is -4 meter, -3 meter, -6 meter, that is of the wavelength, then at the edges of the obstacle च्या edges कडे फक्त edges आता समजा हा obstacle आहे ना, तर at the edges of the obstacle light slightly bend होतो, because generally light never bends. Light always travels in straight line. But if light is made to cast on an obstacle which is of very small size, of the order of millimeter, -4 meter and all that, and then light slightly bends at the edges of the obstacle, फक्त edges कडे जर असा light bend होणार आणि जे shadow दिसते, in that shadow we get to see light, we get to see illumination. This phenomena is called, म्हणजे जनरली जिथे शॅडो दिसतो त्या शॅडो मध्ये लाईटचं थोडंसं इल्युमिनेशन दिसतं. रिझन? बिकॉज द साइज ऑफ द ऑब्स्टिकल इज स्मॉल अँड लाईट bends around the edges of the obstacle. That is the reason that small little light is even seen in that shadow. This is called as diffraction of light. What is diffraction of light? Diffraction of light is the phenomena of bending of light. Actually light, let me repeat, light never bends. Light always travels in straight lines. But what is diffraction of light? It is the phenomena of bending of light around the edges of the obstacle. Obstacle च्या edges वर light slightly bend होते and it enters into the region of geometrical shadow. This phenomena of bending of light around the edges of the obstacle and entering into the region of geometrical shadow is called as diffraction of light. परत सांगते, the phenomena of bending of light around the edges of the obstacle and entering into the region of geometrical shadow. Geometrical shadow मध्ये सुद्धा हे तुम्हाला काहीतरी लाईट दिसते. That is called diffraction of light. Students, next part. Diffraction is generally of two types. Fraunhofer diffraction, जे तुमचे सिलेबसला आहे. Fraunhofer diffraction, and there is another which is called the Fresnel's diffraction. Fresnel's diffraction. What is Fraunhofer diffraction? If the source, the diffracting element like slit or anything small size, and the screen are at very large distance from each other, the distance between the source, diffracting element like slit or something like that, and the screen is very large, then the diffraction is called as Fraunhofer diffraction, which we study this year. Students, here what type of wavefront is used? Generally plane wavefront is used. Okay, but if the source, the diffracting element and the slit are at quite close distance from each other and spherical or cylindrical wavefront is used, which is not there for our syllabus, and spherical or cylindrical wavefront is used, then it is called as the Fresnel's diffraction. परत सांगते, diffraction is basically of two types: Fraunhofer diffraction, Fresnel diffraction. If the source, screen and the diffracting elements are quite large distance from each other, Fresnel. If the source, screen and the diffracting elements are very close to each other, then it is called Fresnel's diffraction. That's it. कळतंय आता? Fraunhofer Fresnel diffraction is not there for a syllabus. Fraunhofer diffraction आपण डिटेल मध्ये स्टडी करायचं. I tell you what it is, how it is and all that. दाखवते. See here, in diagrammatic view, we will discuss first of all how is Fraunhofer diffraction formed and how does it appear, and then we will enter into derivation. Derivation का नहीं है, एकदम shortcut है मुझे ना. We are going to start with Fraunhofer diffraction in detail. See here, you take a source of light. Source of light, generally a monochromatic. Monochromatic म्हणजे light of single color and hence only one wavelength. The light from the monochromatic source is incident on a convex lens such that the source lies at its principal focus, such that the rays coming out from the convex lens are parallel to each other. Are you okay here? The rays are in the parallel beam is incident on a diffracting element like a slit, a circular aperture. काही स्लिट असेल, सर्क्युलर अपर्चर असेल, ग्रेटिंग असेल. ग्रेटिंग म्हणजे बारीक जाळी जी असते ना, वाळू चाळायची जाळी. जाळी बघितली पण ती खूप स्मॉल साईजची, त्याला ग्रेटिंग म्हणतात. सो मोनोक्रोमॅटिक सोर्स, rays from a monochromatic source are incident on the convex lens. Convex lens च्या बरोबर प्रिन्सिपल फोकस वर मोनोक्रोमॅटिक सोर्स ठेवायचा. Rays emerge parallel. These parallel beam or the parallel rays are incident on a slit or a circular aperture. Aperture म्हणजे बारीक circular opening, or it may be grating. Grating म्हणजे बारीकशी जाळी, वस्तू बारीक घ्यायची. Why? Because diffraction study करतो. Students, I am taking a slit here. There is one more convex lens placed after the slit. The rays which are parallel, they get focused at a particular point. Due to slight diffraction at these points, थोड़ा light bend होता है. Light slightly bends. इथं ह्या पॉइंट्स कडे थोडी लाईट बेंड होते, जर अशी, not much. And the rays are brought to focus at this particular point. This is an assembly of Fraunhofer diffraction. I'll revise it. You take a monochromatic source of light, place it at the principal. आता मी तुम्हाला geometrical picture दाखवणार. हे theoretical किंवा exactly how the experiment looks. We are going to discuss that. We are going to take a monochromatic source of light. You place it at the, जरा लक्ष देऊन ऐका हा. You take a monochromatic source of light. You place it at the principal focus of a convex lens. The rays, since it is placed at the principal focus, the rays emerge parallel to each other. These parallel rays are made to fall on a small little slit, or they pass through small little slit. बारीकशा स्लिट मधून ते पास होतात. Slit is a tiny object. The parallel rays meet at a particular, ही screen है, meet at a particular point on the screen. And why they meet at this particular point? Because another convex lens, that is convex lens number 2, is placed after the slit. But because of diffraction, light थोड़ा bend होतो. कुठं? या स्लिटच्या कॉर्नर्स कडे. And these rays by the lens are brought to focus. आता हे parallel rays are, they are brought to focus by the lens. Say at this particular point P, किंवा P not घ्या. The rays which slightly bend at the corners are brought to focus at the point P. Focus by whom? By convex lens. परत revise. Monochromatic source. Place it at the principal focus of convex lens number 1. Parallel rays produce होतात. These parallel rays are made to pass through the slit or circular aperture. The rays which pass straight are brought to focus by the second lens at the point P naught. But because of diffraction, that is slight bending, the rays make a suitable angle with the parallel beam and are brought to focus at point P. That's it. आता ही झाली त्याची असेंब्ली. आता असेंब्ली नंतर ह्याचं पिक्टो डायग्राम, ह्याचं ज्योमेट्रिकल डायग्राम बघा. हा ये देखो, you have to see only this part now. This is a slit. Whose width is A, small a. Okay, the rays are incident on the slit. He slit है which is of width A. The rays which are incident in the form of parallel beam on a convex lens are brought to focus at point P naught. Let me say the distance between the slit and the screen is capital D. Width of the slit, या अशी हायलाइट करा. Width of the slit is A. हे बघा, ही स्लिट आहे, हा लेन्स आहे, हे स्क्रीन आहे. Distance between the slit and the screen is capital D, हा convex lens. But because of diffraction, rays थोडे bend होतात. They are brought to focus by the lens at point P. कळलं? Students, let theta be the angle made by the bent rays with the parallel beam. ही एक अशी आपण AB, त्याचं स्लिटचे नाव घेऊया AB. हा सेंटर O, हे K घेऊया आणि हे C घेऊया. आणि हे थीटा घेऊया. आर यू ओके? येस. आता बघा स्टुडंट्स, द रेज which emerge parallel are brought to focus by the lens at point P naught. The rays which make an angle theta with the parallel beam are brought to focus by the lens at point P and they have a path difference equal to BC. पाथ डिफरन्स म्हणजे काय सांगितलं तुम्हाला. कॉलेज, ओरिजिन, डेस्टिनेशन, बस स्टँड. ज्याच्याकडे वेळ भरपूर तो जास्त डिस्टन्स कव्हर करतो, ज्याच्याकडे वेळ कमी तो शॉर्टकट वापरतो. त्याला पाथ डिफरन्स म्हणतात. अंतर तेवढंच असतं ते. सो द रेज विच आर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पॅरलल बीम आर ब्रॉट टू फोकस बाय द लेन्स एट पॉइंट P naught. The rays which make an angle theta with the parallel beam are brought to focus by the lens at point P. They have a path difference equal to BC. Students, from the diagram तुम्हाला clearly दिसते sin theta define करा. हा ट्रायंगल घ्या ABC. In triangle ABC, what is sin theta? It is obviously opposite side, that is BC upon hypotenuse. Opposite side upon the hypotenuse. Therefore, BC is equal to what? A sin theta. Now, let आपण असं म्हणूया BC be equal to lambda. Let म्हणजे त्याला काहीतरी रिझन आहे. Let the path difference be equal to the wavelength of light. BC be equal to lambda. Therefore, what do we get here? A sin theta is equal to lambda. Means if BC is lambda, then OK, because AK or K is the midpoint of AC. I'll repeat, K is the midpoint of AC. जर BC lambda असेल, then OK is lambda by 2. Half of it, because K is the midpoint. OK is lambda by 2. Therefore, what we end up with? A sin theta is equal to lambda, that is BC is equal to lambda by 2. A sin theta is equal to lambda by 2. Lambda by 2 म्हणजे काय? पाथ डिफरन्स a sin theta is equal to lambda by 2 म्हणजे काय? Odd integer 1 lambda by 2, odd integral multiple of half of the wavelength. A sin theta is equal to odd integral multiple of half of the wavelength. Means at point P there is a destructive condition आहे interference. At point P there is destructive interference produced म्हणजे मिनिमा नो लाईट मिळणार. तसंच बरोबर on the opposite side of P naught there is one more point where we get a minima. कळतंय? Similarly if a sin theta समजा in general what are you proving here? A sin theta is equal to lambda आणि तर तुम्हाला पॉइंट P कडे काय मिळतो? डिस्ट्रक्टिव्ह इंटरफरन्स. Why so? Because odd integral multiple of half of the waves superpose destructively. झालं. A sin theta is equal to lambda by 2. हां, हे कधी when you take OK as lambda by 2. But if you take generally we started with what here? A sin theta is equal to lambda means point P we are getting minima. Students उलट करायचं. If A sin theta is equal to n lambda, in general 1 lambda 2 lambda घेतलं तर पॉइंट P कडे मिनिमा. And if A sin theta is equal to n plus half lambda, odd integral multiple of half of the wavelength, तर तिकडे मॅक्सिमम मिळणार. हे प्रूफ करायची गरज नाही. हे एवढं एक्सप्लेनेशन दिलं, जॉब इज ओव्हर. कळते? इज इट ओके? हां, I'll revise it again. AB width A, distance between slit and the screen is capital D. The waves which are in the form of parallel beam are brought to focus at point P naught, have a path difference 0 and hence point P naught is always a maxima. Point P कडे काय होतं? The rays which make an angle theta with a parallel beam are brought to focus at point P. They have a path difference of BC. From the triangle we get BC is equal to A sin theta. समजा if BC is equal to lambda, then A sin theta is equal to lambda. Means destructive interference is produced because half हे lambda by 2 आणि हे lambda by 2 असतं. Odd integral multiple of half of the wavelength means destructive interference. Point P corresponds to minimum. जर ही कंडिशन वापरली म्हणजे if A sin theta is equal to lambda or in general n lambda, then constructive. And if A sin theta is equal to odd integral multiple of half of the wavelength, that is n plus half lambda or 2n plus 1 divided by 2 lambda or whatever it is, then it is constructive interference. म्हणजे point P कडे A sin theta is equal to n lambda, lambda 2 lambda 3 lambda 4 lambda in general n lambda, तर मिनिमा किंवा डिस्ट्रक्टिव्ह इंटरफरन्स. आणि जर ही कंडिशन वापरली A sin theta is equal to n plus half lambda, then constructive interference meaning point P कडे मॅक्झिमम. दॅट्स इट. आता क्लिअर मुलांना? येस, थोडं वाचून घ्या. ठीक आहे? येस, चल.